I'm in the wrong spot. What? Why are you slacking off? Ooh, an egg. Bruh. All random spots to load in and eggs aside, and why is he starving? You're gonna go away. I would say I bet you're wondering where I've been for the past month, but you're probably not. Well, I guess this would explain the last, like, week. Not month, but like 3 weeks. More like lack of motivation, no inspiration. And then the final week, Palworld. I mean, come on. This game is so much fun! If you're not a psychopath, some people have way too much fun killing these things. It's kind of sad. Look at them. How can you point a gun to that? Oh. Why can't I pick this wool up? This is what I like to call my life. This isn't even my first world. This is like my fourth. It's a server my friend of mine had like been sharing, though she hasn't been on in a little bit, so all of her stuff is kind of... Don't tell her I did this. La 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 la. Why can't I pick up any of them? Oh. Oh. That would explain it. I was never here. What do you think of the base? It's not finished, and my pals still jump off the edge and magically die. Dude. Gonna take a nap and wake up in a new world. Literally. Oh, perfect! My weapon is damaged. I started a new world. Got it started. Put my base in a pretty stupid area. This is a really bad... And then built my house on the wrong side. If you build anything on this side of the PAL box, within, like, this radius, you can't build anything. Because it'll say it's, like, obstructing it, as you can see. So, I normally put stairs on the front of my houses. Like that? Not like that. Like that. But I can't because of that. And no, not because of this. This I put there later. It wouldn't let me earlier. But I guess, okay. Repair all. Deal. Better make an outfit so I can keep myself warm. Never mind. Better go catch a new friend so I can make an outfit. We're friend-shaped friends. I could have swore I saw one, like, not that long ago. Lady Grey, go away. Yes, you're cute. No, not her. Lots of friends! Why are there so many? Stop! I need one. No! 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 I don't have a bow! Wait. Oh, you got stuck. You got stuck. No! I just want to be friends! I just Please! Just want to be friends. Don't worry. This is all in the name of friendship. All in the name of friendship. Oh, they're gonna kill me. Oh my god. Oh! Oh! I forgot I'm not OP. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oops. I just wanted to be friends. That's a good thing that wasn't too far from here. I'm gonna go get my stuff. Joke's on them, I caught one of their friends that are now my friend. Or pal. I should have just went and got stupid little sheep. Look at them all! They're taunting my dead body. Bag. Ha, see? I'm still alive. I've never seen a group like this. Why are they all here? Is it like an outbreak? I like it. Guess we gotta go back to start for some sheepies. Wooloo, not Wooloo, lamb balls. That, yeah, completely different. Totally different. I don't even know why I'm doing this. This is my journey of how I play Palworld, except I'm doing it on default settings. Oh my god, that's a lot of work. Sorry for the total chaos of noise from picking up all those items. Dude. Okay. Don't need that, don't need that. Not on me, at least. There. Can we make a bow, at least? We can. I'm gonna need that. Why didn't I get... I thought those things dropped wool. Oh no, it's the creamy, or cremis, or creamus, or whatever. Cremis? Fluffy tiny fox that looks almost similar. Okay then. That's a first. We should be back before night, wanting my torch out. Yes, it gets cold at night. Oh, I have 5 arrows. Poopy. That's fine, that's fine. Ooh, friend-shaped friends. Not what I'm looking for. Could use these berries. Berries and cream. No, we're not bringing that back. No. Now it's gonna be stuck in my head. Berries and cream. Okay, the one thing I do not like about this game. Stamina. I hate how every open world game now has to have that. Like, I don't really mind running stamina, but it's the flyer stamina that comes later. Like, I think that's what... You get a POW, you go through all that work. You get a... Excuse you, I'm talking. You get a POW. You go through all that work of, humanely catching it. Make it a saddle, which a lot of times can cost a lot of materials. Only to be able to run and fly for like 5 seconds before you run out of stamina and have to land. That's just stupid. That's why I turned my stamina settings up. In this one I didn't, because I was going full default, which I've played the first time I did this, so it's not like I've never played and fully used cheats or anything. These guys are too cute. I can't kill them. Ooh, look! Just what I needed! There! More chickens! I refuse to eat them. And chickens are just too cute. I don't understand how people are making poor little fried chickpeas. It's a sad day. Oh, technically, for the tutorial, I have to catch 5 fluffy friends. I have no arrows. Ooga booga ooga boo. Come here, lamb ball. I need you. Must be friend. Friend! You wanna be my friend? You have no choice. You are not my friend! Oh look, my friends! My friend! Aw, nice lovely day, isn't it, to be hit the face? And it caught. This is terrible. I mean, if you think about it, it's not that much different than Pokemon. And not because of the catching concept, but like people are like, this game is cruel. Pokemon's not. Do you or do you not beat a Pokemon till it's nearly dead and then sometimes paralyze it or freeze it and then repeatedly chuck Pokeballs at it until you catch it? Yeah, that sounds pretty cruel to me as well. And then if you wanna, what is it? Eevee? It's either Eevee or Ivy Train. I think it's Ivy, but I'm not 100% certain. Do not come at me for that. I don't... Well, anyway, for that type of trading, you go out with one Pokemon and purposely kill the same Pokemon like 800 times. Yeah. Cruel. I think this is more humane than that. Oh. Oops. Another friend! Get back here! Get back here! Why are you running? Why are you running? Why are you running? I'm not gonna hurt you. After I catch you? Bro. Oh, you a quick one. Yeah. I like how you stop running after I start hitting you. I'd keep running. Oh, that makes sense. You have the coward trait. Should I catch more? Yes, I vote yes. But I'm not even near you. I guess I could go catch more fuzzy balls of fluff. Hello, Lamball. Yoink. Ooh, you're coming right to me. Oh, I guess you want to be friends. Oh, this is fun, isn't it? Everybody knows it takes 3 clicks. I mean, if you're just gonna keep coming to me, Oh, look! Whatever that is. I've caught it before, but I've never used it. Oh, it looks like me! No, I'm kidding. You know, I kind of feel it looks... You know, I can't even compare this to a Pokemon. You could say it looks like Ditto, it doesn't. Like... Imagine if it did have Ditto's abilities, though. A purple deer! Where are you? Thanks! I'm not gonna actually mess with those as they're higher level than me, and in this game level scaling is very, very close. Like if anything is like a level or 2 higher than you, 9 out of 10 times it's gonna kick your hiney hole. At least in my experience. Especially when I have a not the best team. Oh look it, it's the things I've spoken of before. The fluffy ones! Don't mind if I do. Imagine if you could just take like a steak or something, hold it in your hand, leave it, they just come running. Oh, that might have been one too. Nice. Wish that would work for the bosses. But no. I need one of you. I need you to water my plants. Okay. I mean, friendly, friend-making, the stick of friendship! It's the stick of friendship! Become my friend! It's the stick of- Why don't I use- Dude, why am I not using my pals? Why am I- the flames of friendship! No, wrong one. Watch me catch that one and that one. Imagine. Chill! Nice aim. Yoink. You can go back in your Pokeball. Hey! You're gonna be my friend whether you like it or not. It's friend-shaped. That's not friend-shaped. Is that there in the background? Not friend-shaped. Dude! Do you not want to be- oh. That friend disappeared. I don't know what happened. I don't know. Oh no! No, he died. Oh no. How could you? That's so mean. I didn't do it. It was Fox Sparks. He willingly came out of his pal sphere. Killed him. No. Yeah, me too. I'm hungry. These guys actually won't bother you. Unless, of course, you hit them. See? I guess he is friend-shaped. Ew. She got like the arc fingernails. Why I look like I am a witch. Oh, I can't wait till they add customer, like, customer! Character customization. Like, they already have it, but it's like a one and done deal. Once you make your character, you can't do it again. At least in the same server. You would have to completely restart if you wanted a new looking character. I think it was said that that's gonna be added later, which would be awesome. Because my first character, I kinda wanna change her hair. Yeah, the tower here, definitely can't do. They recommend, I think, level 15, I think it was. Not gonna lie, the first me and my friend started this game when it came out. And we were like, ah, we got this. This boss is gonna be easy, and nearly got our cheeks clapped. We won. We won, but there was a it wasn't easy. But the second time we completely annihilated her because we knew what we were doing, and also we're like level 25, 30 by the time we went in. Ugh, I could finally craft cloth. I should put more pals out and make them a nicer bedding area. I mean, the chickens might like that. I should nickname my pals. I don't know what to name it though. And I'm not naming it stupid names like... Okay, funny names are allowed. Stupid names are not. By stupid, I mean the really offensive weird ones. I ran through someone's base the other day because I was like, I'm gonna try an official server. At first I couldn't get in because it was like, you know, the black loading screen of death. But that it was quote-unquote fixed. So I tried it. It worked. And then I walked around for like 20 minutes, found someone's base, and they had a cremis named Cotton Picking Cracker. Why? I don't know. It's stupid. It's not funny. It was only funny when I saw it, because I was a little, like, I was expecting names like that, but at the same time was a little surprised to find one and see it, and was kind of disappointed. Like, why would you name them? Like, I'm not gonna name them Slave. They're not slaves, they're my friends. Look it. My friends help me carry rocks. Oh. Don't make the same mistake I did. Build your house out of stone as soon as possible. Like, okay, if you start with wood, that's fine. Keep fire away from it. It seems like common sense, but apparently not so much. It's like the great wildfire of Palworld. I had a big, like in my second world, had a big, like, wooden base, wooden platform with all the assembly lines and everything. Chests full of metal, stone. We had raids on, and then we turned them off, and then we thought, oh, we can handle raids, so we, turned them back on. Yeah. Immediately got a raid. Okay, no big deal. At least I thought. The enemies weren't hard, but they had flamethrowers. I had wooden defense walls all the way around, which were very close to my house. And they set the walls on fire. I'm like, oh, it's on fire. Well, that's fine. Okay. And then my water pulse came over. They started whoosh, spraying water all over it. I'm like, okay, they'll put it out. I turn around. I start walking away. When I turn back around, everything's on fire. It spread so fast. And I'm like, put it out. Put it out. And I'm like, oh my god. My entire house crumbled. Everything. Hours of work gone in like a minute. And I just sat there. I almost quit. I just almost, you know. But I didn't. And I thought, okay, well, now I have thousands of items on the ground. Let me pick them all up, put them in chests. Yeah. Well, made the mistake of thinking, because I was hosting the server. It wasn't like online. It was online, but it wasn't like online. It was like 4-player co-op online. And I thought, oh, well maybe since it didn't save yet, if I return the title and come back, maybe it'll roll back to before the fire happened. And I forgot that if you leave a server without, like, if you leave a server and it's yours, you're hosting it, and you shut it down, essentially, and come back, anything that was on the ground despawns. So I lost everything. I was so angry. I was so upset. I was like, you've got to be kidding. Because not only did I have to completely rebuild my base, I had to get... Oh, really? I had to get thousands upon thousands of resources back. I had like probably about 800 metal ingots, about 500 refined metal ingots, we had like, I want to say about 30,000 stone and about the same amount of wood. And remember, this was like a world with pretty much all normal settings except the stamina. We had the stamina upped. So it wasn't like triple the resources or cheats where you put in cheat codes to give yourself resource. No, it was all hand mined. Oh, that hurt so much. But I did it. And then I guess I didn't learn my lesson because I should have got more wood. Because I built it out of wood again. I don't know why I thought that was a good idea. So, of course, I built the walls around my house out of wood, defense walls. I turned raids off, so I thought, okay, I'm safe. Raids are off, no issue. I built it out of wood. I was like, okay, all is fine. Now, so your pals can also set it on fire. And I had a fire pal smelting. I think it was the Tide. It's like a big, I guess the best way to describe it, if you haven't seen it in game, it's the Tide Ignis. It looks like, yeah, it kind of looks like Gyarados, if you know Pokemon. If you don't know Pokemon, then it looks like a big dragon water serpent. Like, I'll put a picture on the screen. Anyway, he was smelting, I'm supposed to be getting wood, not ingots. Let me empty my inventory. Anyway, he was smelting ingots, and I think a pal came to my base, like a wild one, and if a wild pal comes near your base, all your pals will, like, go nuts and start attacking it like crazy. And, I mean, I'm guessing, like, I didn't know, like, the watchtower or the bell was, like, a thing that could be used to keep them working and not attacking, but that was on me. Um, yeah. Well, he attacked the pal by flame throwing it, lit my walls on fire, set the whole damn place on fire again. I'm like, I'm done. Dude. Okay, but to be fair, the second time I was able to save it, instantly I went into dismantle mode and started breaking anything that was on fire, so I saved most of my base that way, which is, if your base does catch on fire, do that. Dismantle mode, break whatever is on fire, and it will instantly stop the spread, which is what I should have done the first time, but I wasn't thinking, I was panicking. I was like, I didn't know fire spreads was a thing. I didn't know that things could be set on fire. Oh boy, did I learn my lesson that day. It's funny because I played Ark, and I played a lot of it. Like, no life the crap out of that. Played it for like, about a year, and I mean like every day. For like a year on official with a bunch of people I used to play with. And it was fun. It was fun, but it got too much. Because keeping up with the server, keeping stuff from decaying, keeping things fed, keeping up with everything, it's just, it feels like a job at that point. You're not really enjoying the game. But you would think from playing many years of Ark, well, many months. I mean, no, I played it for a couple years. Just that one year seemed like where I did most of the work. You would think that I would have learned from that game, even though both games are written differently. They've got similar aspects, but no, I thought nothing of it. Because, you know, when you look at settings, you're like, there's no... Well, I guess you can't look here, but like on the actual game settings menu, there's no like fire spreads off or anything like that, like on Minecraft. So you're like, oh, well, I guess you don't think about it. I should have known better. I will admit it was a little funny. Just a little, because it was unexpected. It sucked, but it was kind of funny. This just doesn't look... It'll do, for now. I'm not going crazy for this world, I'm just showing how I start, how I would play, the basics of what you would do. Not really explaining much, just telling my story while playing. Who could ask for more? It's probably boring, but it gives me something to do. I could play in my other world, but I get annoyed with it because... So... My friend got a server, like, you know, rent a server. And the server's not the issue. It's... I don't want to say it's the game, but it's the game. Because every time I log out, like, because I do there is breeding in this game, yes. And breeding works very different than in most games. So you would breed two pals, and no, the egg is not random. You're not gonna get some... I mean, I guess if you've never bred before, it would be random to you, but like if you breed two bird pals, it's not gonna give you a baby bird pal. Or one of the two parents. It's not how it works. Also, if you breed, like, there are nocturnal versions, which are Nox. So there's like a fire Chiron, which is like a fire horse looking thing. And then there's a Chiron Noct, which is a nocturnal version, which is like purple and blue and only comes out at night, which is really cool. But it's a fire and dark type. But the thing is people think that breeding, oh, if you breed a fire Chiron with a dark type pal, you'll get a Chiron Noct. No. It has to be a specific dark type pal, which off the top of my head I don't remember, but I know the one breeding pair is Frostallion, which is the legendary pal that's like a ice Pegasus, which is pretty cool. I love it. But there's a Noct version of it. But the breeding pair for that is Frostallion and Hellzephyr, which I'll put these on the screen if I remember to. And that'll give you Frostallion Noct. But if you breed Frostallion with just a random dark type, you're gonna get a different breed combination. You're not gonna get those. It's gonna be a different pal, which is probably not what you're looking for. And also, to my knowledge, you can breed any pal and get some pretty strong ones early on. Like if you breed, what is it? It's like, Okay, Anubis is like one of the best. It has handiwork 4, which is essentially it builds stuff really fast and crafts stuff really fast. But it's really hard to obtain early on if you think you're gonna go and catch it, because it's like the boss version is level 47. Obviously, you're not gonna get that. But there's a breeding pair of 2 pals that you could get very early on that actually breeds Anubis. And for some godforsaken reason, I wrote it down and cannot find which one it is. So I know it's. Just, you know what? Give me a minute here. Give me a minute here. I know it's in here somewhere. I know it's in here somewhere. I read a lot. There's quite a few written down because I was just testing the waters here. Where, oh, where is it? Aha! Cinnamoth and Vanworm. I will put them on the screen again if I remember. Very easy to get, early pals. I think Vanworm you could find. Oof. Hold on. It's the church. Around here, there's like, so the volcano is here. Around here. I'll just have to, I'm gonna have to find a way to put the map up or something. But I know around here there's like Mazarinas, cows, that spawn. And Vanworms spawn on like the top-ish areas of the mountain, which is where I normally put my bases. Near the cows. For a reason. And they spawn at like level 12 to 15, so they're fairly easy to catch early on. And Cinnamoths you find between levels like 15 and 20, and there's literally a place called Cinnamoth Forest, which is also, it's like if you're traveling this way, it's like, somewhere here. I will put my other map up and show you. Oh, please remember to do that. I guess we should oh, we can upgrade the base. Perfect. Once you get into the swing of it, like, I could, okay, when Vic and I started, we were, like, playing around. It was kind of fun. And we were just enjoying everything. We were like, we were laughing about, I had to beat the chickens, throw a Pokeball at, Palsphere. That's not gonna ever go away. Dude, and she made, like, the silliest looking character. It was great. I think I really enjoyed it, but like the progression, because we didn't know what we were doing, was very slow, which is fun. Bruh. At least it doesn't completely break. Huh. Huh. Wrong table. Repair. There we go. Oh, I guess I could. I do wait, because why not? I need a lot of that. Ooh, a tip. King Paka. If you get King Paka, which is, I want to say is more like early to mid game, because it's a level 23 boss, unless you breed it, and get its saddle. It has to have the saddle. If you fill your party with King Pakas and go mining, each King Paka gives like a defense boost, a health boost I think, but the most important one, weight boost. Each King Paka in your party gives you plus 100 weight. So you, in other words, you can have plus 500 weight if you fill your party with King Pakas, which I normally do when I go on metal runs, or coal runs, or quartz runs, which quartz I don't do very often. Why are there, I've never seen so many outbreaks like this. Is this a feature, or is this just spawns all going here because I put my base down there? Because I've seen it in official, but I never seen it in any of my other servers. Other than the one that Vic showed me. She found a bunch of capybaras, cappy sea dino things, sea rabbit. They're cute, but there was like a bunch of them, I think, outside of her base. For whatever reason, and I never seen it before. Is this, if you know, is this actually a feature, or is this just because I killed the spawns down there that they're all just spawning up here? But if that were true, then why is it all the same? And why is it just this area? Because earlier last time there were the Voxies, I think. Vixies? Ignore me. I know what it is when I see it in my head, but I always forget the names. Except like the weird ones that are like Hellzephyr. I remember that one. And Yormintide. Menacing. Menacing is pretty cool, and I like the name because it's like menacing, but it's menacing. It's a scorpion. It's like a fiery scorpion. Though, to be fair, I didn't really use for my team. I mostly used for breeding. A lot of breeding. A lot of breeding. I was trying to... Yes, you could get perfect stats in this game. Which is... Why do I keep going for rocks? I'm supposed to be going for wood. Stop! Rocks! Wood! Tree, wood. But yes, you could get perfect stats. It is very tedious. Okay then. And takes forever. But it's like trying to breed a shiny Pokemon. And by that I mean... Oh look, there it is! That's what I was talking about. Capricorn, that's what it is. The berry bush dino ram thingy. It kind of looks like a rabbit and a ram with hair. It's cute, and I need one. I'll get one later. But, by that I mean, for the shiny Pokemon thing, I mean, like, it's like trying to hatch a shiny Pokemon. The odds of getting all 4 golden perfect stats is, like, and it has to be a specific stat. It can't just be 4 gold ones. It's not perfect. It's like, if you have a dragon pal, and I think the best 4 stats for it, at least, I mean, I think it's mostly opinion-based, but if you're gonna use it as a mount, so for, like, Jet Dragon, or no, Frostallion, this is what I did. I got Ferocious, Legend, Ice Emperor, and Swift. Now, I got Swift because I was gonna use it as a mount, and it makes it super fast, but I think the other one, if you don't want Swift and are really going for, like, damage or defense, I think it's, like, Burly Body, or... I don't know. I didn't really do much with stats. I mostly just focused on Jet Dragon and Frostallion, so those are the only 2 pals I've ever gotten perfect stats on. It's not easy. I had hatched close to 200 Frostallion knocked. My bad. Frostallion knocked eggs to finally get the perfect stat. Jet Dragon I got much sooner, surprisingly, but I had to catch 2 Jet Dragons and just kept breeding them, and eventually I got a Divine Dragon, Legend, Swift, and Ferocious Jet Dragon, which was insane. Because the pals do not have to... Like, you can have 2 parent pals that don't have any of those stats. Well, other than Legend and Divine Dragon, okay, so like the common ones, like Ferocious and Swift, those can just magically appear through breeding. At least that's what I saw, because both my Jet Dragons didn't either have Ferocious or Swift, and the offspring got all 4. So, I don't know, breeding is weird when it comes to stats. And the most annoying part about breeding is cakes. God, I wish they were buyable. There are settlements in this game where you can buy stuff, and not a single one of the merchants sells cakes, and I really wish they would, because making cakes so slow. Like, if you don't have a pal with Fire 4 like Yormintide Ignis, it's so painfully slow. It takes like 30 minutes for a Fire Pal to make 1 cake. The Yormintide, maybe about 5 to 10 minutes. I think it's about 5 per cake. But that's still a long time, but a lot less than... you could change it in, you know, I think world settings where it's like instant crafting. I'm not sure, but I think you can. Ah, yes, my glider. But I never did that, so I always kept it at normal. So it's always been normal, which sucks. But yeah, I would advise getting Yormintide for that, and Yormintide Ignis can only be obtained in one of 2 ways. Breeding 2 Yormintide Ignis? Yeah, makes sense. Because you would need one first. Or finding a huge dragon egg in the volcano area. Which I got lucky, because the first time I played, I went to the volcano and found one. Like, almost immediately. It was in like the crater area of the volcano behind a giant rock. But my second playthrough, not so lucky. Vic was able to find one, but I was not, so she found like three. Three! Bruh. What are you Nah. There ain't nothing there. Is it really? What? It's not overlapping with anything. Anyway, she was kind enough to give me one. You only really need one unless you're gonna have a massive ingot, but like, who's making that many ingots? It's not arc level yet. Where you need so many ingots. You do need a lot for a lot of the further crafting things. I'm putting all this stuff outside, by the way, for a reason. Because whenever I put them in the house... Uh-oh, I have to sneeze, hold on. Ouch. Anyway, if you put them inside the house, the pals currently, since this is an early access game, there are glitches, there's many problems, crashes, etc. And one of the main problems is their pathfinding is horrendous. The small pals are, they're okay. It's the ones that are bigger and that fly. So what they'll essentially do is they either won't pathfind in it. Like if you put a workbench in here and start building, they'll like, you know, they'll run around and kind of do this, or they'll run up to the door and then just turn around and run out, run up to the door and just rinse and repeat. Or they'll come in, stand there, run around, and maybe if you're lucky, they'll help you. They'll help craft for 2 seconds, run outside. Like, so I just put it outside. I've actually had one get stuck they would craft and then they couldn't get out. And the door was open. So, yeah. I advise just putting stuff outside. Unless you have a really good setup and, I don't know. I've seen this one place. It was amazing. It was like a village someone built. I'm jelly. It was so nice. Hey! No. Organize. Pal deck number. We'll push you out. Of course you're unstable. Just like me. Anyway, alright, what do we need? It says capture 30 pals, build your base to set. Bruh. Well, let's see. Do we have any tech points? Totally not engrams, but tech points. Egg incubator. Okay, the one setting that I do change because I think some of the hatching times are a bit ridiculous is I make the timer 0, especially if you're mass breeding. Like I said earlier, 200 Frostallion knocked eggs. Apparently, like, legendaries and, like, huge eggs take, like, 68 hours or 99 hours or something like that to hatch, and that's just stupid. That's way too long. Like, I can understand 12 to 24 hours. Any longer than that is just ridiculous to me. But, how did I get the sign? But I mean, it's not my game. It's just a thought. Just a thought. Just a thought. This thing is surprisingly uselessly useful. So this makes fiber and pallium ore. Now the pallium ore kinda useless from this because it costs a lot of stone to make, but the fiber is actually more useful than you think. And is more scarce and I think I'm interrupting something. If I find an egg over there later, I swear I'm gonna have to censor that. Okay, I need to stop. Anyway, the fiber, since it's like rare, it's not rare, but it's like harder to get than obviously wood. You get a ton of wood, you can make fiber in here. This, I just farm in dungeons. It's easy, quick. And I have no arrows, and I have no POW balls. God damn it. Guys, craft me a... Never mind. I have no wood! Bro! What are the odds? I'm out of everything! I need a torch. Oh, I don't even have a camp. fire. Okay, oh, come, bro. Okay, I put my campfire. I'm not doing it this time, but no, it doesn't set your house on fire. At least not that I've had happen. But I put my campfire in my house, like here, or like in the corner. And for some godforsaken reason, I always run into it, set myself on fire. So I'm gonna put it outside. But how much you wanna bet I'm still gonna run into it and set myself on fire? It's gonna happen. I just know it. It always does. Always. That's why I don't. Okay then. That's why I don't. That's why I like to upgrade to the cooking pot as soon as possible. I'm sorry, this is a terrible spot for a okay, if you're gonna build a base, don't build it here. And I've seen people on okay, when I was playing official, I've seen people put their bases next to teleporters at start or just hog them all in the beginning in the starting area. It's stupid. Like, okay, I get it. You're first starting, you wake up. But I really don't think that the starting island is the best spot for your first base, especially since it's small and you're gonna need a lot of room once your base starts to expand. Sure, you can move, but why would you want to lug everything you mined and put in every time? Put in chests, because you would have to take everything over. You can't just pick everything up and move. You have to run back and forth in order to put everything at your new base. And you can have up to 3 bases, yes, but at least, okay, if you're gonna play an official and you put your base on the starting island, once you get your stuff started and move a base, please just get rid of the first one. It's kind of, not only do you kill a lot of spots for other players that are just starting out and wanna spot and can't because they have to run quite a bit just to get there. You're taking up a lot of space. That and it's kind of stupid when you put your base next to the teleporters too. I've seen people do, because your base is a teleporter, so, and you're also not preventing any other players from using the teleporter because it doesn't become yours. I don't know if that's why people put it there, or they just put it there because they don't know that their base is a teleporter, but don't put your base near a teleporter. It's not going to make a difference. And if you put your base on a cliff or in a small area, you're going to regret that big time, because a lot of the stuff that comes soon but later is very big and you will have no room. Like, literally no room. Which sucks. That's part of the reason why I had to move my base. And I'm not saying all this to be mean or anything, because I did the same thing. We did the same thing. Me and Vic, we put our base on the cliff right next to the teleporter at the very start when you wake up. Like, but we ended up moving the base because, I mean, we were in our own server, so it wouldn't really matter, but we did move the base and destroy everything because it was an eyesore for 1, and 2, it looks stupid. And another thing I see you guys do, oh my god, why? Dropped items everywhere. Bags of dropped items all over the ground. Dropped pals. Why? If you don't want them, you're causing server lag by throwing crap all over the ground. Just discard them. You literally, all you have to do, it's literally the same, it takes the same amount of buttons as it does to go to drop, to go to discard. Discard, there, it's gone. It's deleted, you don't have it because other people can't pick it up. It says belongs to this person's guild. You cannot pick it up. So, like, you're not doing anybody a favor other than making the server lag. So, oh, that was a bad idea. I forgot that they will both attack me. Whoops. Okay, well, we're gonna try and catch. How do you craft Pokeballs? I'm stupid. Uh-oh. Okay, well, that was on me. Now I feel bad. Okay, that. Oh no! No! The fire! Major injury. I'm stupid. Wait. Vixie, go. Defend the base. Even though it's my fault that it's attacking. Defense! I feel bad because I wanted you. Well, that's depressing. Oof. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Sorry. Oh, he's just sleeping. See, he's sleeping. See? Oh, he's sleeping. Here, we'll put him in the bed. Come on. We'll put you in the bed. There you go. Aw, he's sleeping. Look, they're friends. That didn't happen. Dig here. What does that mean? Wait, that's a thing? How have I put about 100 plus hours into this game and did not know. What does dig here do? What? Sorry, this is new to me. I'm trying to dig, I'm using it. I guess it's something else. I don't know. Yeah, that's new to me. I never noticed that, but then again, I've mostly used different pals. You are a good worker early on. Oh crap, I just alerted all my— oh, I hope they keep working and just ignore the monkey. You didn't see that misfire? Oh my god, this is why I aim. No! Mother of poo. Okay. Uh-oh. No! No! Oh. Chill, guys, chill! Oh, I am literally sucking at Palworld. Nah, that was on me. I should have went out and hunted for that instead of— I knew that would happen. Dude, how is it that we still don't have wood? God, if you're still watching this, I'm sorry. If you haven't left of complete boredom. I feel like this is like a vlog for the most part, just me telling stories and talking about things. It's getting late anyway. If you actually want to see me play Palworld, and maybe sometimes see Vic play Palworld, even though whenever I record with her, she's so much louder than me. Not physically, like when we talk, she's normal, she's quiet, she's normal volume. But recording, my voice is like a mouse, and hers is like freaking cat screaming. Because she's, for some reason, her audio records way over mine. And I don't know why. I don't know how to fix that. I don't know how to change it, because it's not like there's two separate audio files since we're on a Discord call, but... oh my god. What if I turn her down? Because she's not— no, because I wouldn't be able to hear her. She's not loud on Discord. She's just loud on the video. Unless it's because my volume's low. Like my actual PC vol— did I just figure out how to fix it? Oh my god. I might have figured out how to do it. I'm stupid. I could turn her down in Discord, but turn my PC volume up so I can still hear her. Oh, that might work. Maybe. I could test it. I'll test it with her when she's feeling up to it. Swear to god, if we run out of wood again. Yeah, but if you actually want to watch me either play in this world or play in our world, which is much further ahead, or maybe I could go back and forth and be like, oh, here's my progress here, because in the other world, in our actual server, like not the offline, online co-op 4-player server, but an actual online server, if you want to see us, like, we continue, because I didn't finish everything on there yet. I'm like level 44, and I haven't caught the legendaries yet, so I guess I could show it. But I could guarantee it's not going to run as smoothly as this, because in a server there's a lot of rubber banding, and I get kicked at least once every 1, 2, possibly 3 hours. 3 if I'm lucky. But if you'd rather see that one, or I could do both if you just want to see me solo build up a world. if you would vote that I use complete default settings or play with better stamina, please. Please. Please with the better stamina. Oh yeah, I forgot the other thing we did was no drops. Like, as in, like, if we died, we wouldn't lose our inventory because there's a reason we did that though. It's not because, or at least for me, it's not because I'm afraid of dying and losing my stuff and going and getting it. That's not the issue. Not even close. Because, like I said, I played Ark. I've been there, done that plenty of times. It's because on an online server, and because of how bad it is and how glitchy it is, a lot of times when you get kicked from the server and log back in, you're stuck under the map and you have one of two options. Find a way out, but if you have limited stamina, that's unlikely. Or if you don't have a pal you can't ride, then again, unlikely, especially if you fall into the water under the map. Or B, respawn. But if you respawn, you die. In other words, your crap that you drop is going to be under the ground and inaccessible, in other words. So we turn that off because it happens so often. We wouldn't be able to get our stuff, and it would just be super annoying. We would lose our pals and stuff constantly to the server crashing, and it wouldn't even, because we don't die that often. The only times we die is willfully when we respawn. I don't remember, I think I remember dying, like, legitimately to a pal 3 or 4 times, and that was in all 4 playthroughs. So, like I said, it's not that big of a deal, the dying, it's the glitches. So I'd probably turn off drops. Not on this one, though, because you don't really crash on an offline server, so not too worried about this one. I'll leave the drops on, but please let me have better stamina though. I may do it, I may not. If people actually watch this and say, go ahead, turn off or turn on bigger, better stamina, then I'll do it. But if a lot of people are like, nope, keep the regular stamina, I guess I have no choice. I'll keep the regular stamina. But if no one says anything, I'm gonna give myself more stamina because it's kind of sucks. I can't wait for more updates. I feel like I've made no progress. I mean, it doesn't help that I won't shut up, but work it out. Oh yeah, your pals can set themselves on fire too, so be careful where you place this. I'm gonna put it somewhere out of the way, away from all the idiots that'll still walk into the fireplace. I don't know where to place it at. I don't wanna put it too far. I want it close enough that I can access it. And not behind the house. Actually, no, I'll put it behind the house. Why not? Maybe we can get the like little wooden log benches and put them around the campfire. You know what this game needs? Okay, this game has cotton candy, but no toasted marshmallows. I want toasted marshmallows. That's all I asked for. I can't wait though. The roadmap for this game is amazing so far. As in like, what they plan to add. Their plans are like, obviously new pals, but like a new map, server transfers, which I can't wait for. Especially like that new map and new pals. New pals I'd like to see. I mean, I know the game just came out and it's early access, but we only have like 100 and... it's like 11, I think. I mean, there's like more with all the variants, but like basic pals is like 111 different. I may be wrong. I may be wrong. Well, no, because on my one thing it says I've encountered like 133, but there's only... unless it just shows the basic pals until they... yeah, no. Okay, yes, there is only 111, if I'm... is it 111? Yeah, it is. So, the Frostallion Noct. Okay, so like the variants that are like Noct or Crist, like Crystal I guess it stands for, or which is ice. Like there's I keep thinking like electric and stuff like that, but Lux, that's what it's called. So the variations will not show up as a whole new dex, it'll just be the same number, and then it'll say B. So it'll be like Relaxosaurus, number whatever it is, and then Relaxosaurus Lux, and it'll be the same number, but it'll say B next to it. So, yes, that's probably why. Okay, the first few upgrades, they don't take long, but once you get later, you actually have to level up to get them. Like, quite a lot, because you have to unlock the engram to actually make it. What are the technology? I guess it's called. Sorry, I'm gonna end up calling them engrams. Hot spring, need it. I don't get sandbags because, well, my pals murder everything. I don't know. I like both of them, but I'm more of a ice person than it comes to fire. Really wish there were more outfit color options or different outfits, but that's all there's gonna be. There's gonna be the regular outfit, the ice protection version, or like cooling, freezing temperature version, and then the heated temperature version, and that's it. So like they'll upgrade. There'll be like pelt, and then it's metal, I think, and then refined metal. Okay, yeah, this pelt, metal, refined metal, and then I think pal metal. Once I can find it. Yeah, refined metal, and pal metal's all the way down here, which is obviously the strongest one. But you can get legendary schematics, which are dropped by boss pals, but like each boss pal drops a schematic and it's different for each boss. So like the King Paka boss has a small chance of dropping the legendary bow schematic. The Palladium and Necromus bosses, they drop the legendary pal metal. Like each one drops one of them, their respective versions. One drops the cold palmetto armor, and one drops the heat palmetto armor. So, and like there's a list if you want to look it up. But you could also get legendary schematics from running dungeons. It's kind of rare. It is pretty. No, they're pretty rare, and it's even a rare drop from bosses. I was lucky enough to get the legendary bow schematic from King Paka, but guess what happened? It burnt in the Great Wildfire. That's the one thing I was upset about. Oh, and I never got it again. I was so angry. I need to, what is this? No progress. I mean, okay, you made a little progress. Just a little. If you want these to actually be planet, you need a seeder, which, a seed pal, like a pal that can plant seeds. Oh, like this one. See, it has a little seed icon, seed 1. That means it plants seeds. The leaf means it harvests them. And the box means it'll pick up the stuff and put it in a chest. But the one thing I hate about transporting is they will put it in whatever chest. So they'll shove it in this one, or they'll shove it in this one. Unless it's food, they'll always put the food in here. Which is kind of annoying because then they eat it all. A lot of times. Which, okay, I usually set up an auto farm so that they feed themselves if I'm offline. But, like on online server that runs. But, no, they still... I like to have a farm for cakes because you need wheat for flour, you need berries, you need eggs, milk, and honey. And all of that you can get from pals, like on your farm. But it takes a while for them to produce, obviously. Yeah, well, they take too long sometimes. But I'm patient. I don't mind waiting. But the other problem is when I do let them do that, every time on my online server, every single time I log in, they're all either dead or starving, depressed, and have broken bones. Why? I don't know. There's nothing, like, I literally have a farm. It's flat ground. One building where their beds go. It's just a flat foundation with loads of farms. Their food is full, so I don't know why they're starving. They're all full. And they just... I don't know. I don't know what they do. I don't know where they're getting stuck. Because that's what I usually... They'll get stuck somewhere. Like a lot of times I'll see them get stuck on top of stuff like this, and then they can't pathfind down, so they just kind of, they'll just do this, and then they'll look at you and starve to death. So, I mean, you could fix that by just, you know, picking one up and then doing that, and it'll pop them back out, like so. But, ugh, it's so annoying, especially when you're trying to breed. If you leave your if you leave your base while breeding, you're like de-rendering everything, so then the game kind of puts them in a place it thinks they're at, but doesn't, like, sometimes they'll just blatantly stop breeding, so you'll come back and they're not breeding, then you gotta fix them, and then they're like, nah, I'd rather do something else, and just walk away. And it's so annoying. It's so annoying. I need wood again! Dude, the breeding is so... I don't mind breeding, like the breeding aspect is fine, but please fix the PAL breeding. Like if I take my PAL and I throw it in the breeding pen, it should automatically like target that area and that's where it works. But a lot of times it'll say there's no work in the vicinity and it'll just walk away. And I'm like, dude, yes there is. Sometimes it works perfectly and sometimes they just get stuck in a weird loop that it says there's nothing to do. I'm like, there's plenty to do right there where I put you, but I guess not. God, breeding sucks. But I'm sure eventually, because you gotta remember, I'm giving the game the benefit of the doubt. It's early access, it's new, I'm giving it time. And so far, even with all the problems and complaints, I love this game. I have played so many hours of this game, I can keep playing it, but I will end up giving it a break soon, and then coming back to it, hoping updates happen, things get fixed. Especially the map glitches and the PAL pathing, cause like, oh, you know what? Okay, fine. What we'll do is we'll build the stone pit, and this is what I mean by you're gonna need a bigger base. Like, it's gonna get bigger, and if you choose a spot that's on a hill and don't know how to build because the building is kind of terrible in this game, it's not the worst, but it's not the best, then you're gonna have trouble on that side of that mountain that you decided to choose. Because you can't make stuff really float in this game. It doesn't work that way. I really hope they just add pillars, though. That would kind of solve quite a lot of building issues. Pillars. Like, Ark has pillars. You're not copying... It's not copyright to put pillars in your game. Obviously don't make them look exactly the same, but put pillars in. You'll fix a lot of issues so that people can actually make their bases up. Because right now it's pretty limited. I don't know why they didn't add pillars. And more rotating would be nice. I'm trying to think of what else would go good. I mean, every time I'm talking. I mean, when am I not talking? I do another thing. I know this is very late, but I do want to continue doing my Zelda videos. Just haven't gotten around to it. Also want to do... I'm not done with DA. I'm just waiting for the Valentine's event, and I will be making a video on all the updates that are coming to the game. So, I guess stick around for that if you watch my DA videos, which I'm sure if you're here, you definitely came from there, so... That's if you're even still here. Yeah, but after this, alright, I'm gonna build this up. Now what these are is you can get a mining PAL and a PAL that does cuts trees, and they will just sit here. This is essentially unlimited wood and stone, albeit it's kind of slow. But if you get one with mining 4 and tree cutting 4, it's fast.